Sabah everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you a quick walkthrough of the Android O update on the Moto Z2 Force on Verizon. We recently received the update, I think a few days ago, and this is finally something that we've been waiting for. Devices that have had the Snapdragon 835 that we released earlier this year receiving Android O. This is TK, let's check it out. So here's the Z2 Force on Verizon. This is the white and gold color version of it. This is been updated already to the Android O update. It came through and it pushed in a couple of days ago. Overall, the specs on the hardware, what we have here is we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 running processor on 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, expandable with micro SD. We do have the SD card and the SIM card availability here. It's already pre-installed. A microphone. We have the 5 megapixel front-facing camera with dual-tone LED flash and the front-firing speaker. So if you notice on the bottom, we don't have any speakers here. The speaker is in the earpiece, so it doubles as an earpiece and speaker, and it fires at you. It's still a single speaker, but definitely much better presence here is because it's facing us. A 5.5-inch Quad HD with a shatterproof technology display, which means we have more of a plastic display, so I'm hoping you guys can hear this. So here is somewhere that has a glass on it. You'll hear the glass on, and then when we go to plastic, it's a little bit softer. Now, this comes in at a sacrificing some durability, so there's been a lot of talk about the fact that this display will get a lot of scratches. A small screen protector, even a plastic protector will definitely help you here, or a glass protector will help you a lot. A front-facing microphone for front-facing video. On the back, we have the two 12-megapixel sensors with laser autofocusing as well as the dual-tone LED flash. One of the two sensors is a monochrome sensor, the other one is color. We have that Moto Mod accessory dock in the back here, so you'll be able to use this with any of the Moto Mods. Of course, this is the Verizon variant branded, one of the other microphones. Volume up and down and power on the right, nothing on the left. SIM trays on the top with another microphone, and of course the antenna bands. Other than that, I think overall aesthetically, the device doesn't change really other on the outside. The main benefits that we're going to get here is Android O under the hood. Now, you may have noticed this right out of the box. We have these little notification dots. This came with it. So that's something that we have the ability of using. So we can press and hold, see the notification dot on it. We can actually interact and then be able to directly work with the notification. Now the notifications are sitting in the notification panel, but you have the ability of interacting with them within the actual UI. Google Home is on the left side. You have the ability of customizing now under the settings to be able to say which one you want to use. So at the bottom here, you have to turn on dark theme and then swipe access. You have the ability of swiping directly to Google Feed, the app flash, or nothing. I like to keep it as a Google. And then of course the app drawer is swipeable from the bottom. All the Verizon applications are still there. We have the News Republic, NFL Sports, Message Plus, Verizon, all of those are in there. Nothing major as far as the information that comes with Android O. It does not wipe your device, so if you're receiving this update, you're going to be able to transition from one to the other right away. No issues. The main benefit, of course, is what you're going to get with it. So the notification dots are one of them. There is no Project Trouble, so that's unfortunate. Down all the way, Android, the updated Android 8. You can select that, and then the version software is ODX 27.109-34. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should give us the security update up till, let's go here, December 1st. So we're actually up to date on the security update. And again, it's Android 8, not 8.1. And then this is the Moto Z2 Force. Other than that, as far as aesthetics within the application, we do now have support for picture-in-picture. This is a full screen view video that I have running it from a YouTube site. So I'm using YouTube in my Chrome browser. If you have YouTube Red, the YouTube application by itself will support picture-in-picture. So if I just go full screen, and I'll go ahead and one more time, we'll go full screen and then start playing the video. You notice there's audio and here's the sound on it, of course. Right here, hopefully you guys could see that. Sounds very good. The pins. And then using the actual pins, you match them directly. So what we're going to do here is bring it in and go home. You'll notice picture-in-picture works perfectly. You can snap it, move it, go back into it, and then you'll be able to interface with it and then close it. If you want, just go back, go home, and then switch over your device, and then you're going to keep it running. And that's one of the main benefits of Android O. The video is not in full screen. Unfortunately, it does not work out of Chrome, but any video that's playing in full screen within your browser will work within the picture-in-picture functionality. Other than that, I think overall it's pretty much the same. The camera still performs the exact same way as before. We have the same features here: professional mode, black and white, true black and white, depth-enabled panorama and photo. That's for the back-facing camera. The gestures, of course, switching over between one and the other. Hey guys, we have professional mode as well as panorama and photo. And of course, switch it over, takes us back into the camera. And of course, the chop action will also turn on the flashlight for us right now. I have it turned on right here. And then let's close it. you're able to do that. So all of the main benefits that you had with the existing Moto mods and Moto features that we have, of course, we still have the ambient display to be able to give us access to. So if we put our device down and then we just pick it up, you get access directly. It tells you obviously to touch here and hold. You can see it. Pressing the fingerprint sensor takes us back to the home screen. Motorola had really two good devices out this year, the Moto Z2 Play and the Moto Z2 Force. The Z2 Force obviously is the better of both devices. We had the 5.5-inch Quad HD display, 64 gigs of internal storage, 4 gigs of RAM. Of course, we have the 2730 battery. It's a little bit smaller, but I have to say, if you want a very thin device, super slim, very nice, sturdy body, and of course with the Never Shatter display, you're definitely not going to lose getting this device. Of course, getting it on Verizon is going to be a really good deal because you're going to be getting the fastest network possible on a device that works very well. Android O is very welcomed. Unfortunately, no treble. I'm hoping with 8.1 we'll be able to see that, as that will also help us getting better updates on our devices. But the fact that we have Android O on it and it works so nicely and integrated very good. And this is not a wiped update. This is the official update from Verizon, directly from Google, for Android 8.0 from Lenovo and Motorola, of course, pushed directly on our Moto Z2 Force. If you don't have the update yet, please make sure to go through the settings into the update section. Make sure you're connected to your Wi-Fi, download that update and install it. There is no way to pause it once you download that update. It will install, it'll reboot itself, install it, and it'll go through. So very happy, very nice to see that. Like and subscribe as usual, and thank you very much for the support. I'll see you guys in the next video.